Hey YouTube, Madam Roy back once again. Well, today I got another thrift store pickup for you. Just got back from our local thrift store, the one that has the sale day on Tuesday. Wasn't expecting too much because a buddy of mine had actually went up there about 2 hours earlier. So I decided to just go up there because I wound up having to go to Dollar Tree anyway. And boy, am I glad I went. I actually picked this up today. This is the Logitech Webcam Pro 9000 series. Let's see. Includes Logitech Video, or Vid, which is not really used much anymore. It's got a 2 megapixel sensor and does HD recording, and has a Logitech Right Light 2 technology, which is actually really nice. Basically what that means is if you're in a room in almost total darkness, it takes every bit of light it can from the room and it shines it right at you, so you can basically talk to people in total darkness. Another nice feature on this is the Carl Zeiss lens, which, as you know, the DVD camcorder, which I am going to do a review of shortly, that I just picked up at the thrift store, also has one of those. Mainly it's used by Sony, but basically it's a glass lens, and as you know, it's not only how many megapixels or the resolution of your camera or camcorder, but also the optics, so this is very important. As you can see, the box is a little worse for wear. It's been dented in here. Looks like it's been opened once or twice, because this is broken right up here, the tape, and the bottom has been opened, but I don't think it was ever used. We'll go over some of the specs here. There you go, system requirements: Windows XP, Service Pack 2 or better, 1 gigahertz, but a 2 gigahertz processor recommended, 256 megabytes of RAM, and that's for Windows XP, and then there are the requirements for Vista. So the fact that this is made for XP and Vista kind of dates it. Some other information there tells you what it comes with: the 6-foot USB cable, the Logitech CD, and the documentation. From what I can tell, all that is in here. There's just some information. This is like the extension of the Vista requirements. Comes with a 2-year limited hardware warranty, which of course is expired by now. And the date on this is 2009. So I'm actually surprised, since it's 2009, it didn't say it was also made for Windows 7, but could have came out in early 2009, and that could be why. But if it works with Vista, I'm positive it'll work with Windows 7. And the reason I'm positive of that is I actually own this camera. I got this same camera from a garage sale about a year or two ago. And it's actually sitting on my home theater PC right over here. You can see right here that is the exact same camera, Carl Zeiss lens and everything. So what I decided to do here is we're going to open this up, make sure everything's in there, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a test video. So I'll be right back with you shortly. Now that I have the bottom open, we're going to pull out the easiest thing first, which is the paperwork. Hopefully this will come out. Yeah. Looks like it's attached to the packaging, so it's probably going to come out all at once. There we go. And right here you see we have the installation disc, which I'm not going to use because of course now it's about 5 years old. Now that's interesting. Remember I said that this on the outside said that it was made for Windows Vista? Well, take a look at that, folks. Windows 7. So obviously the disc was made later than the actual packaging. And here we also have the Logitech Webcam Pro 9000 user manual. If I can do this one-handed, we can open it up and take a look. Okay, I'm going to have to put you guys down again for a minute. Alright, now that I have all the documentation out, you can take a closer look at that disc, and you can definitely see that it says Logitech Webcam Software version 1.0 for Windows XP, Windows Vista, and yes, Windows 7. Over here is just the user information guide. Nothing too much interesting in there. Just tells you a little bit of information about it, and mainly it's like the different regulations and what you can and can't do, all what we call legalese. And then this one is just like a quick setup guide here. This will actually fold out, and I think what I'll do for this is I'll move us over to the bed and see if I can open that up all the way. This is really interesting because with the other camera I did not get all of this stuff. Okay, this is, and as you can see, they do it step by step. They have English, Spanish, and then French. This tells you what the camera actually has for features, and then tells you to put the CD in. Then once that's done, plug in the camera. This right here is, let's see, telling you how to get the latest software updates. Actually installing your webcam software, creating an account with Logitech's proprietary vid software. I have to look it up. I don't think this is actually in existence anymore, but I'll double check, and if I can find that, I'll put that in the comments. And then of course adding friends. I think this is actually a picture of, let me see, this is their proprietary software. So, pretty easy installation there. For somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, this definitely can definitely come in handy. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish unboxing the rest of this. And this actually has definitely not ever been used because tape's still on that. Go ahead and pull this. I don't care if that breaks, I'm not saving the box. And here's the camera itself, the webcam. As you can see, and I just dropped the packaging, but that's okay. As you can see, it does say on there, Carl Zeiss lens, made by Logitech. Right there is your microphone on the side. And let's see if we can read any of the information on here. I don't think it's going to be, it's going to pick it up, but it says right on the side here, 2 megapixel autofocus. Tessar, whatever that means, is 2.0 to 3.7. That might have something to do with the zoom. And like I said, it is a Carl Zeiss. So that's everything that came in the packaging. One thing I do want to show you guys on the side here, it does name some of the features, and this does have some really nice features. Not only does it have the Carl Zeiss, but it's a native 2 megapixel sensor, which is pretty decent for its time. It does record in high definition video, that's 720p, not 1080p. It'll take up to 8 megapixel photos, that's actually with software enhancement. The microphone has the right sound technology, so, and here it basically doesn't make much of a difference. So it basically would get rid of some wind noise if you were recording outside. 30 frames per second, which is pretty much standard. And then of course high-speed USB 2.0. So next what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, this is the end of the actual look at the camera. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and record a short video with this new webcam, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on my main rig over there. So the next video you'll see will be coming from this brand new Logitech Webcam Pro 9000. Alright YouTube, Matt Emroy back with the Logitech Webcam Pro 9000. I think we got the issue fixed. This is take 3. I actually had the first 2 takes. For some reason the microphone was not working, but I think it was just a quick settings issue. As you can see, the video quality on this is really amazing. I am recording in the 2 megapixel 1600 by 1200 4:3 format. And the first part of this video was recorded using my Canon PowerShot S3 1S, and the reason I did that is I wanted to show the difference between standard definition and high definition capture. I'm really pleased with this camera so far. If I had one complaint about this Logitech camera webcam, it's that it is not the easiest one to mount. There's not a lot of tension on the bracket that holds it to the monitor, so if you wiggle the monitor a lot, the camera tends to want to fall forward. It won't actually fall off, but it will fall forward. Well, thought I'd show you guys the receipt. The total that it actually came to was $7.40. And let me see what else we have here. I guess that's about it. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.